the second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 3. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Fourth down, here's Sanders. He will have the conversion and more. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And the Browns first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Here's Ford heading left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the offense.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. They go play action for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So it is fourth down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Tillman, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. On to 4. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Browns first down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Second, Browns in control of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. as we are ready to get back underway. They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A toss play really tests how well your linebackers can run sideline to sideline. He was also able to show how fast he can get downhill, being able to bring that runner down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Shador, left side, he's got Njoku. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Sanders to throw. Moving to his left.
Sanders on the scramble. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Browns.
You could tell pretty quickly that when this quarterback decided to pull it down himself, Mike, he knew exactly where that 1st down marker was. That's a great effort. He didn't get it by much, but it's a good spot, and it gets him the 1st down.
Now, here comes the screen to Ford. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Up the middle. Here's Ford. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Sanders will throw it. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Tillman, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will dive into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his...
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Denzel Ward, the 4-time Pro Bowl corner, gets in on the rush that time and records the sack.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will score! Travis Etienne, touchdown, Jacksonville.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20s to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Open his drive on the ground with 4. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Sanders. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Things will be lacking my brush, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around, better settle down. No one doing that, though they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me in the They put Strange in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He's got his man Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now timeout for Jacksonville. It's their 2nd as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front give you the seam to hit. but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up those yards. His teammates at the second level hitting blocks gave him just enough time to push this one downfield.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will get out in front 17-7. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Browns 1st down.
the gun, it's Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's 4. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
This is one of those coverage sacks, Mike. They had 6 defensive backs just flooding the back end with defenders, and when you force a quarterback to hold the ball longer than expected, it allows that pass rush to get home and results in a sack.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught by 4. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
That's to the open man. It's Tillman. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down, Brown.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again is Sanders. He'll tuck it and take off. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
They go play action with set, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
They bring Judy in motion. Off the play fake. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Josh Hines Allen getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. He's got room to roam. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Browns are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10. In motion comes Thomas. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Shador. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. A run left side with 4. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He finds Judy on that one. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
6 yards.
It's 3rd down coming up. On the handoff, 4. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
As Shador on 1st down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop the throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Sanders' pass. Complete to Digger on Jaguars. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Now, Sanders. It is brought in the end zone. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Brown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. Here is 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Lawrence. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good! He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.